Pete.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Pauline's husband, Peter's stepfather.
Frank Gardner. Hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Hi. Wherever you like. Thanks. Hi. Frank Gardner.
I am Zach.
Hello. Frank Gardner. Now we got all of you.
Please release my brother. He's a father, a son, and a brother to myself. We miss him dearly. Make the 12 months, give him back, let him come home to his family. We really miss him. There's not a day or a minute or anything goes by without us thinking about Jason, and we really want him home.
So Jan, what do you want to say to Jason?
Just let Jason know that, he's in his thoughts every second of every day, and he certainly hasn't been forgotten. And however long this takes, he'll never be forgotten. That his daughter, his family, his friends, everybody's behind him. We're all pulling together and supporting him. And we're just waiting for that day till we get that phone call and until he comes back safely where he belongs. My kind of favourite memory with Jason, I remember when his daughter was born, just seeing the look in his face, I'll never forget that as long as I live, when his only daughter was born. So, the look of happiness. I was the first person there after she was born, and it was a really poignant moment for me, a moment that I'll never forget. Just the look in his face when he held her. Really.
Was he holding her?
Yes, he loves her dearly. He's his only daughter, and she loves him very, very much as well, and misses him massively.
Well, we've got to believe that the outcome is going to be positive, and we do believe that. I think the initial shock, the first sort of week was a complete blank, to be quite honest, having heard that we were so shocked by the news, because like every individual, one often thinks it'll never happen to you, it'll always happen to someone else. And when the reality sets in, that it's actually your son, things sort of peeled into insignificance for the first 3 days, because you're in complete shell shock. But then as things develop and you sort of, although you never completely get used to it, you sort of live with it. And you've got to live with it, because if you don't, if you give in, it'll destroy you. He's a family man. His little boy misses him tremendously. As I said before, he's out there trying to help the Iraqi people to try and rebuild their infrastructure, and it doesn't. They're not out there on a harmful way. They just want to support the Iraqi people and get them back to where they were before the war. So I'm just appealing to them on the humanitarian side to release the guys and to get them home so that we can all lead our normal lives again.
They seem to be confused in themselves,
I would like to tell him that we all miss him dreadfully. We think about him every day. I hope that he's keeping strong. I'm sure he is. In fact, I would imagine he's jollying everybody else along. That's if they're together, because he's that sort of person. I'm sure the boredom will finish him off, because he's a guy that likes doing things all the time. But I just want him to know that we love him and we're thinking of him, and looking forward to the day that I know he will come home. It's not an option that he won't. I'm sure he will eventually. I appreciate that you have wives and children in the same position, and my heart goes out to them, of course it does. But at the end of the day, we're just mums wanting our family back. We're not politically involved, and we just appeal to their humanity, really, at the end of the day.
Caroline, I'm sure you've been thinking a great deal over the last year. What is your message to Three?
What I would like to say to the captors is that a year is far too long for these men's families to be without them. And as fellow human beings, surely you can empathise with what their families are going through. So please, please send them back.
And how has this last year been?
Well, our family is keeping strong and positive and keeping hope alive that Alan will be back to us shortly. And we're very sure he will be. And we empathise with the plight of the Iraqis and are sure that their normal human feelings will allow them to release our men and send them home. Just put yourselves in our shoes is what I would say to them.
My name is Helen, and my son Alec. And just to say that we miss him so much, and his little boy keeps asking where his daddy is and wants to know when his daddy's coming home.
And what do you tell him?
Well, he thinks that his daddy's flying around in an aeroplane all the time. Because when he went, we said, Daddy's gone in an aeroplane. That's what he thinks his daddy's doing.
My name's Patrick, Peter's stepfather. Missing Pete terribly. It's been a long haul now. Coming up to the anniversary. Not a day goes by without us thinking about him. It's been a difficult time for ourselves and for all the families involved. We pray that he's been looked after, and Pete, we know, will survive out of this. He's had a good grounding over the years.
That I've got, I'm only here because my wheelchair is hidden behind there. But I just, I shudder when I think of the risks that I took. So you have to try and talk